You're now tuning in to WPSP, the We Pick Sports Podcast.
Well, thanks for tuning in on WPSP, the We Pick Sports Podcast. It's your boy, Richard Nixon. Happy Halloween.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to understand you.
Well, I hope so.
It's Richard Nixon over here. He's the guest. Chris had to sit this one out. So we got Richard Nixon, and I'm supervising this here work site.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep him safe, you know?
That's because I'm a piece of work, but I'll tell you what, Bill Skateboard, he's a real crook. Not me. I am not a crook.
I guess that works for Election Day coming up on Tuesday, is it?
Yeah, it's Election Day Halloween crossover episode.
Are you planning a late run?
Well, this is the first time I've been on broadcast since my resignation. So, if they need me, I'm that third-party guy. If you need me, you know where I am. Wherever I'm buried.
All right. All right, yeah, so...
So, yeah, all right, Mr. Man, what top stories do we got this week?
We got some sad news to start the week off. Week 8, wrapping it up. Our guy, Stephon Diggs, he tore his ACL, and he's gone for the year. So that's certainly...
Yeah, you don't like to see that.
No, that sucks. It really sucks that he opted out of that deal. So he had that 4-year, I think it was $96 million or something like that. And now that he blew that ACL out and they made them void years when he got traded to the Texans, he's a free agent going into his 32-year-old season. Man, that's tough.
Did he get any extra money out of that?
I'm not sure how it
forward.
I'm not sure. I think he just writ him off. I don't know. Because that was part of his trade over to the Texans, I guess. I don't know. Because we ate all the cap this year, so he's still got, $40 million or some crap like that. But still, the next year, I don't know if we owe him money or what's going on. But that still sucks.
Yeah.
At 31 going into his 32-year-old season, and he relies on that quick cuts and everything. So that's going to be... That sucks. That could be it for elite.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to try to get, a contract deal out of that.
Yeah, that really sucks. But yeah, it was a wild week. Yeah. I don't even know how the picks went. Not good, I know.
Actually, yeah, I'll do. And I'm gonna start doing a Bill Skateboard impersonation now. Nixon impersonating Skateboard. I can't talk like Nixon all day.
Yeah, that would be a process, ridiculous. Man.
Only when I get excited. Actually, we didn't fare too bad. This was our first week having 16 games again.
Yeah.
You went 9-7.
Oh wow.
And I went 10-6.
Yeah, I didn't expect to even have a positive record with it was a lot of upsets.
Yeah. And we're officially tied 73-50, 73-50. Last week I gave you one back. So we weren't tied last week, even though the episode will say. But we're officially tied now.
Yeah, we're tied.
But we're batting pretty good, 73-50.
Can't go wrong. I mean, positive weeks are all you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was a crazy week. The Jets lose to the Patriots. We got to talk a little bit about that.
We got to talk about that.
Yeah. What's going on there, New Jersey? Aaron Rodgers.
Not the answer.
Devontae Adams, man.
Are you going to hold to it then for the rest of the season? You always got to pick against the Jets?
I'm going to try. They can still turn it around. They start the week off this week on Thursday night against the Texans. I mean, I don't think they have a chance, but who the heck knows? It is the NFL. If they win, I guess maybe they could get a little fire under their butts, but I think they're donezo. That's tough scenes over there. I don't know what they're going to do.
I have no idea. And then I just saw some article. It kind of pisses me off with Aaron Rodgers, all the shit he talks about eating and taking drugs and this. And
yeah.
He said he's feeling refreshed from a cayenne pepper water or something, or seltzer. So it's just shut up, bro.
I don't even know.
You're not playing good. I don't want to hear about what you're eating. No,
they're playing awful. He just has an excuse for everything. It's tough scenes over there. They got to be upset. I don't know. It's kind of a win-win for us this week because if the Jets find a way to upset the Texans, that's good for playoff implications for the Bills. But if the Jets lose, that's just funny.
Especially you look.
They were saying they're going to win the division. They have at least Miami Tua got hurt. What does Aaron have? And what do the Jets have? They have no excuse.
They have no excuse. And all they've done is restocked even more with the Adams trade, and they're still losing.
Yeah.
They fire their one good coach.
I guess, did we mention Happy Halloween? Like, I don't know if we did or not. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, I mean, Happy Halloween.
Yeah, so that's why we got Richard Nixon as our guest.
Yeah.
And everything, so it's exciting. I'm excited.
I know a big fan of me is Cody Gaultland. I heard he dressed up as me, and he might like my pick later today. We'll see. Foreshadowing.
Ooh, all right. But in other upsets, we got the Ravens losing to Jameis Winston.
Eat those wins, boy.
Yeah, eat them dubs, baby. Come on. Richard Nixon, can we get to eating a dub? Yeah.
Oh my God! Just spit all inside of my plastic surgery.
Yeah, that was funny to watch. But then they decided to change the narrative around the whole loss of the Browns and just go out and trade for Deontay Johnson for a chump change. What was it, like a 5th-round pick?
Yeah, they switched fifth and a 6th round.
Yeah, they switched too.
The Ravens got a 6th.
Okay, so they got Deontay Johnson and a 6th.
Yeah,
that's a good freaking trade.
Yeah.
Sucks to be a Johnson fantasy owner, though, I think.
Yeah, I heard that.
And it sucks to be a Mark Andrews owner now, but I got Evan Ingram, and Evan Ingram has no competition for the ball right now.
Yeah,
the Jaguars are completely destroyed.
Yeah. I think
Kirk is out for the year, right?
Who's out?
Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. Did he get injured, too?
I think he's out for the year. And then,
Gabe's always banged up.
Yeah, Gabe's nothing. He doesn't even count. I guess he is trash. I'm sorry, Gabe. But, yeah, and then Brian Thomas could be out. I guess he's day-to-day, but they're thinking week-to-week. Who knows? That's tough. Yeah, but the Ravens, they got better.
Yeah, they
Even
did.
though they lost, which is good for us. I am happy they lost. I don't know. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how they lose to the Browns and the Raiders. Like,
was it the last 8 games or something? There's a fact about they outscore their opponents by an ungodly amount in the first 3 quarters in all these past games, and then they're always outscored in the fourth quarter.
What's going on? Do they just get
is it a
scared
coaching
and not
thing,
play?
Or
Like, I don't know.
Harbaugh's a good
that
coach,
ball to was it Cedric Tillman?
From Jamu?
Yeah, to get the win. That was nasty, bro. I was watching that on Red Zone because Red Zone was lit. Dude, it was going crazy. It was going crazy because the Cards lost. They came back and won with that kick at the end of the game. The Jets lost to the Pats at the end of the game. The Ravens lose to the Browns at the end of the game. It was like going
the witching hour.
Yeah, it was sweet. It was awesome. It was awesome to watch. I liked it quite a bit. Yeah. And I mentioned the Dolphins losing to the Cardinals. That was awesome.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a great week to be a Bills fan.
Because we both picked the Dolphins too, but we both said we're rooting for the Cards.
Yeah. And I said the same thing about the Jets. I said I'm picking the Jets, but I want the Patriots to win, and that's what happened.
I love our division right now. 6-2 at the top.
If we could really just put a stranglehold on the division this week right now, because the Jets are probably going to lose to the Texans, and then if we can beat the Finns too, oh my goodness, they'll be 2-7 or 2-6, and we got to take care of business this week. Like that's important.
We got to load up these wins too, because we got some tough matchups coming up later in the season.
Yeah. We'll carry on with this week just real quick. The Bengals got blown out by the Eagles.
Hey, that was.
I changed my mind after the show, but I wasn't going to change another pick. But yeah, I picked the Bengals to win at home, and their defense is non-existent.
I was surprised by that score. I thought
they don't have a defense. I mean, T. Higgins was down again. What's new?
Yeah.
I don't know. Cowboys, are they done? Like, what's going on there?
Yeah.
They don't have any receivers behind
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb, nobody. They don't have a running game, and they don't have receivers. What is going on?
You know what,
how do you not have any receivers, and how do you not have any running backs?
Fuck CeeDee Lamb.
How do you not draft one? Like, what do we do? Like, the Bills, they're smart. We have James Cook, but before that, it was Devin Singletary. We drafted in, the second round. Then it was Zach Moss. We drafted in, the second or third round. And then it's James Cook. We drafted in the second round. Then it's Ray Davis. We drafted in, the fourth round? We're just consistently getting young talent to put in. How do you not have anybody there?
Yeah,
you got Ezekiel Elliott and Dalvin Cook and Rico Dowdle. What are you doing?
Yeah, you got the geriatric club over there.
You lose Tony Pollard because you don't want to pay him or whatever, because he had a bad year last year. But I guess there was a lot of metrics showing that it wasn't necessarily his fault. I don't know. I'm not going to go into that. Yeah. But I just don't know how you don't have anybody. And what are you doing at wide receiver too?
Yeah, because I got nobody behind.
Who have they
Lamb.
drafted at wide receiver? I don't know. Like, what are you doing? What do you?
And now they paid Dak too, so they're just
I don't see a way forward right now. Like, what's gonna go? Are they gonna blow up their team? Like, what are they? I don't see a path forward.
I think they're gonna be in roster reset hell.
They're just
for a
like
while.
the Dolphins, and they're just like the Dolphins have some sort of hope. Like I said, because Tua's healthy at the moment. They have some sort of hope, but like them and the Saints, what are they gonna do?
Oh my God, the Saints are gonna have no money next year.
I don't know what they're doing.
I'm just glad not to be them.
Yeah. We'll carry on. Chiefs, they got Josh Uche for chump change, 2026 sixth-round pick, I think. He's a pretty good rusher, but I guess it's bittersweet because I guess we don't have to deal with him 2 weeks every year. But, I mean, I guess we are because we're going to play the Chiefs every year, and then we're going to play them in the playoffs, too.
Yeah.
So, whatever. It sucks. They're undefeated. Patrick Mahomes doesn't look good, so who knows if he's going to pick it up or what's going on there, but it doesn't matter. Steve Spagnuolo, Andy Reid, Coach of the Year, I think, right now.
I would say so.
I mean, I get they're the Chiefs. They're the two-time Super Bowl winning champions, but, like, what they're doing right now with that defense and with no offense, really, like, it's insane.
It's insane, yeah.
Rashi Rice is down. Pacheco's down. Like, it's just...
And they keep trucking.
It's not fair.
And we talked about this last week on the podcast, though. It makes me sick. I was looking at the MVP stuff again. Pat Mahomes is still in the top.
He shouldn't be up there.
That's ridiculous. He should not even be the top freaking 10.
It's Josh, it's Lamar, and Goff. I guess we'll keep him up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. The Chiefs are just a wagon.
Yeah, and they're pulling him along.
Yeah, and their schedule, like we said last week, is easy coming up. I'm sure they'll drop one because they've been playing close games with everyone. So they'll drop one. But yeah, Rams, are they not going to sell now after that win? Because if they win this week, they're like tied for the division.
Have you seen their division?
It's
everybody's the same.
They can't
basically.
sell right now, can they?
No. I'd
no
say
way. You go all in.
Keep trucking now.
I don't even know if you make any moves, or if you. I don't think you make any moves. I think you just like they're saying they could trade Trey, but Trey's really bad now, which breaks my heart. But like nobody's gonna try to get Trey.
No.
So like I don't even know if you do anything. I think you just sit pat.
I would. Because
trade deadline's what this week.
November
Election Day, right?
5th, yeah. I would just hope for health. That's all you can do.
I think you just keep going and hope for the best. I don't think you make any changes there. I think they could be. I think they can win this week.
If they're healthy,
I don't know who they play a division.
The Seahawks. They play Seahawks.
Yeah, the Seahawks. They could win that game.
Oh yeah, yep.
I might pick them to win that game.
I am.
But like they're right in it. The Lions are just they're a wagon.
Yeah.
In a different manner than the Chiefs right now. They're just blowing people out.
And it was.
It
was interesting in that game, too. I think they let up a lot of yards in that game, and they still blew them out. I mean, it's the Titans, but still, for them to let up all those yards on defense and still be able to blow out a team like that.
They're a good team, man, and that defense is still good without Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson, yeah.
What's Brian Branch, dude? He is the best safety in the league right now. He's
you gotta love having him on your team.
Oh my God, I have like the top 3 or something like that safeties. Like Buda Baker.
You picked up the other Colts guy, right?
Yeah.
Because Pete got Kirby Joseph.
Yeah. Oh, I'm dropping him too. I'm gonna drop you. I'm dropping him. I need to get a kicker.
Oh, the Colts guy?
Yeah. Right, so if you're gonna pick him up, I'll drop him.
I'm saving him up for my bye week. Next week.
Yeah, because I was gonna wait until the end of the week and then drop him, so we would go through another waivers.
Yeah.
But I guess I can let him go. Because I was like, I want to use this guy, but I need a kicker, and I don't want to drop Boswell.
I don't need him this week. Next week.
Then I'll probably wait until the end of the week and drop him and pick up a kicker. So he goes through other people. I want him to go through waivers again.
That's strategy right there.
Yeah,
that's what I do.
I need a kicker, but I don't want to drop Boswell. Like I said, he's the number 1 kicker in the league, and he just keeps getting kicks. Yeah. And especially with Russ at QB, man, they're gonna get a lot of kicks.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to drop him. I never liked that with my kickers, but I like my guy. He's just consistent, and the league with kickers are kind of sketchy.
It makes me feel bad I dropped Fairbairn.
Yeah,
and I picked up Siebert, and he's been just as good. Yeah, but it would have been nice to have both.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. Lions good.
Yeah, Lions. What else? Commanders. Are we going in the order here?
Whatever, dude. I'm just trying to get through them all so I don't forget any of them. But yeah, Commanders, we'll talk about that. You could start the show with that. Probably should have.
Oh yeah, we probably should start with that.
That was one of the coolest plays I've seen. It was awesome. I was just sitting there like and then all of a sudden you just see it go up, and I'm like, oh my, like, because they blew the game. The Redskins, the Commanders they were the better team in the game. It was an ugly game until the last like 3 minutes, like ugly game, and then Williams drives down the field, takes the lead, and then 12 seconds left. He throws it up, tips it up in the air right to Noah Brown on the back. It was nuts.
And the icing on the cake is, I think a lot of football fans have seen it. The guy taunting the crowd there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure was the guy that tipped the ball.
Yeah, he tipped the ball. That's tough, man. That's just the
you live
football
that one
gods.
down.
Like, yeah, don't sit down, buddy.
Just be happy it's a regular season game. Imagine they did that in the playoffs.
Yeah, I sat Jaden Daniels last week, which was tough, but I still won, so it's all right. But he's right back.
TJ Watt.
I'm happy that Flacco's starting.
Yeah, he's going to turn around Josh
Oh, my
Downs.
God. And I got Josh Downs, but I don't even know what to do with Josh Downs because I got Breece Hall, I got James Conner, I got Josh Jacobs, I got Malik Neighbors, and I got Garrett Wilson. So I don't even think I'm going to play Josh Downs.
Yeah, you can just give him to me. For
No,
free.
I mean, I'm not upset about it, but like it's scary because like I don't want to bench somebody, one of those stars that I've been riding with all week, and that's why I'm on a 6-game winning streak. But
Good problem to have.
I think I'm just going to keep riding with my guys, and then if Josh Downs continues to put up 15+ with Flacco in, because I think he averages like 15.9 with Flacco.
Yeah.
If he continues to do that, we'll
reevaluate.
Yeah, reevaluate.
And then Jordan Love injury.
Yeah, that's. I think he said
groin?
he should play, but if he goes in and he's not healthy.
Malik Willis.
He looks good,
He
but
did
you're
fine,
playing the
but
Lions.
You're playing the Lions, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you're going in and playing the Titans like he played and the Jags.
Yeah.
He played the Titans and the Jags, but the Titans' defense has been shown to be frauds. But yeah, it's gonna be a different level. He's gonna be yeah. It's tough. Even if Jordan Love is playing, which he said he thinks he can, I don't know. It's just a hobbled Jordan Love going on. I don't know if I think it's at home for the Packers, but yeah. And then just other than that, I guess the Texans and the Bucks just squeaking by the Colts. The Texans did. They lose Stephon Diggs. Nico Collins should be back next week, I think they're saying. But that's, I don't know.
Wait, you said Diggs will be back? Diggs is
No,
out.
Nico Collins.
Yeah, oops. Yeah.
Nico Collins.
Oh, yeah,
should
because
be
he's
back.
on IR.
He should be back next week, they're thinking.
So I think it's Tank Dell's season this week.
Yeah, Tank Dell is
Thursday.
going to get locked up by Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner hasn't had a great year, but what's Tank Dell done? Not much. Yeah, I don't think he's going to have a great game. I think it'll be Joe Mixon just murdering the Jets defense is what I'm thinking. Yeah, the Texans, I don't know. C.J. Stroud hasn't taken a step, I feel like. I get his wide receivers are down, but he's still got Mechie and Tank Dell and what's-his-face, the slowest player in the league, Dalton Schultz or whatever. I don't know. Nico Collins will be back, and that'll be a big boost for him, but he hasn't taken the step you'd want to see.
After that
Rookie year.
Rookie of the year last year.
I mean, maybe this is just who he is. I don't know. It's still the second year. I'm not going to write anything on, like, not going to label him at all. I think he's a good quarterback.
Definitely.
But it's just, yeah. And then the Buccaneers, did they lose?
I thought they lost.
They lost to the Falcons,
I'm pretty sure
right?
they lost to the Falcons.
Yeah, the Falcons.
Because that's key in their
You want
division.
4 tutties? Yeah.
The Falcons are, I think, number 1 in the division now, but it's pretty tied up. But they have that 2-0
Did they get 2-0
sweep
against
on the Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bucks. Baker Mayfield, man, he throws 100 touchdowns and 100 interceptions. This guy's crazy. I got him as my bet. I don't know what to do with him this week because he's playing the Chiefs, and I don't know whether to start Kyler against the Bears or Baker against the Chiefs. It's a tough situation because neither one of them are good matchups.
I'm leaning Kyler.
I think I'm going to go with Kyler just because I got that stack with Marvin Harrison in my work league. So.
And maybe they'll stack up the box so much against the running backs.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
It's kind of a lose-lose situation. We'll just hope for the best there. And then we'll just talk about the Bills. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Still way too many penalties. It was crazy. But, yeah, James Cook ran the ball hard. He ran that ball hard.
Yeah,
Josh threw that first
that.
interception. Whatever. It was raining pretty hard, and
we
Amari
stopped
Cooper
him though, right?
Yeah, it was sweet.
Yeah.
Josh worked really hard to get that tackle, and then they got it down to like the 1 or whatever, I think, and then we stuffed him or something like that. I don't remember what happened, but we did stuff him. and that was great. I was
Yeah.
very happy. Then we went down the field, got a touchdown. We got 2 90-yard touchdowns
Shit.
in the first half. It was like a 93 and a 90-yard touchdown drive. Like, that's some serious work, man. And we were getting behind the ball with behind the downs or whatever with penalties, just a lot of penalties. It was brutal. Again, it was just a pain, and we were still overcoming them. Josh looked really, really, really good taking his checkdowns. Keon Coleman got the ball early and often. He looked really, really good. I'm really excited about him. Cooper didn't do anything.
Was he out there? Was he just kind of?
I think he was out there. I
drawing
just
attention?
think, I don't know. I think we just kind of, Shakir, and I think Josh was like, yo, I like Shakir and I like Keon
Coleman,
right now.
yeah.
And he was just feeding them. We had a lot of cool screen type things that actually worked, so that was cool to see.
None to Curtis Samuel this
No,
time?
Shakir's a beast. He gets that ball and he goes, man. He's our wide receiver one. I still think he has that role over Amari Cooper right now. I think Amari Cooper is going to be good. I don't think it matters right now that he got whatever. He's still
that's
sliding
how
in.
our offense is.
Yeah,
though.
that's how it is.
Yeah,
It's whoever's open, whoever's getting that. And it was Keon Coleman was doing his thing, man. Like that one touchdown over Tariq Woolen. I don't know if you saw it, but
I did
like
see
two
that.
plays before.
Woolen was.
Yeah,
talking
they threw
smack,
that. They threw
yeah.
that fade up to the other side, and Josh missed him. It wasn't a great throw by Josh, but Woolen was perfect coverage. He got right in between there. He was talking some shit. Keon was like, "All right, like yeah." They go to the other side. They throw that up. Perfect ball by Josh, one-handed with freaking Tariq Woolen's hand in there. That was a nuts play.
I don't know
man.
how he makes those catches.
Oh,
dude.
it was
Like,
beautiful.
it's crazy.
It was
the
like-
ball's there, it glitches out.
It was
It's-
beautiful, man.
yeah.
One-handed, too. Just big brothered him. He got, like, multiple pancake blocks. He drove that guy into the freaking bench. It was just... he's just developing into, like, a star right now, and he's got superstar potential written all over him. Like, he's just got that personality. He's got the skills. He got the physicality.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I don't want to get too excited, but, man, he looks good. I think we got ourselves one here.
I'd like to hear that.
I think
that.
we got our guy. And Khalil Shakir, give him money, man. He's gonna get money.
Yeah.
Because he is so good. He doesn't drop the ball. And he went 9 for 10 for targets, and the only one was a bad throw by Josh. Not his fault at all. Like he just catches everything.
That's excellent. That's
Like
very
I don't have the
excellent.
stats right now, but Fitzpatrick put up the stats. It's like 93 targets and like 80 something catches.
Holy crap.
Like that is insane. Like he's a beast, and he gets the ball. He goes everywhere. He gets hard hits. He gets hard yards. Like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful watching this offense right now. Something clicked at the second half of last week that I think Joe Brady just needs to keep riding. He's been throwing the ball. He completely flipped the script. We've been doing play action. We've been underneath the center. Like, my goodness.
And I'd love to see us just do that right from the start of the game,
And
right
that's
to the end.
that's what he basically did this week, and it was good. It was good to watch.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I had anything else on that. Greg Rousseau, he looks like a dog. Probably the worst game I've seen from Dorian Williams. Didn't look great.
Yeah, I saw he didn't have too many tackles this game.
Yeah, but guess who's back?
Mr. Von Miller.
Mr. Von Miller is back. Yeah, baby, I'm excited. But yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's get into these picks. We got 15 games this week. 2 teams are on bye. I think it's the Steelers and someone else is on bye.
Yeah.
San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, you're right, because you got your boy coming back next week.
I do. I got C-Mac.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold on to Mason. Cause
Yeah, you got to hold
never
on to
know.
him. You can't get rid of him
No,
yet. You got to
no.
see how things go, because who knows, maybe he gets banged up again. I think you just keep him
Yep, get
handcuffed.
handcuffed.
You got to with C-Mac right now. But, man, that's got to feel nice for the stretch run, a healthy guy.
I need it
coming
now
in.
too, because
Yeah, you need it. You need it bad.
I
You need
dropped
to go
a
on a
bad loss
streak.
this week.
You need to go on a
TJ
streak.
Watt almost got me with 28
He
and a
did
half
pretty good,
points,
man.
but
Yeah, I was hoping.
CeeDee Lamb scored 40 something
Yeah, he
on
went
me, so
off. Yeah, that's
not
tough.
much I could do.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thursday night football. Halloween, Houston Texans, New York Jets. It's a scary matchup because it's a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
For the Jets, at least.
Yeah, I'm
in New
excited about
Jersey.
this game, actually.
It should be close.
It's going to be fun regardless.
Yeah.
Like, if the Jets find a way to upset the Texans, like I said earlier, I'm going to be happy. And if the Texans just kick the shit out of the Jets, I'm going to be
Laugh
happy.
my ass off.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's just that
Yeah.
it's going to be a good time. Like, I don't care who wins. I'm going to root for the Texans, I guess, because I'm picking them with this pick.
Yeah, I'm also picking them. It was a tough pick with the injuries and the state of the Jets, but I'm going with the Texans here.
I think the Jets match up fairly well defensively right now with no wide receivers for the Texans, but I just don't have any faith in them, and I'm not picking them again.
Like you said, yeah.
I think they can't. There's a way for them to win. They're a bad team. I don't think they're a good team, but there's a way for them to win. They're on 5-game losing streak, and what was that stat again? They held the team into under 250 yards.
Oh, that thing you sent me. The record is like 701.
Yes, and they're the ones. So they held the team under 250 yards. They had no turnovers, and something else. I think might have been something else. And teams are 751. Yeah, so they scored 20 plus points. They didn't turn it over, and they allowed fewer than 250 yards. In NFL history, teams are 751, including playoffs, when generating that box score. The only loss is the Jets yesterday. Dan Orlovsky. So yeah, that is just funny, man. Jets, Jets. Yeah, I hope they get blown out, but whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch. I'm actually a little bit excited about that game.
Which is surprising.
Which will probably be an ugly game.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be an ugly game, but it's just going to be, like, fun because I don't have any stakes in it, and it's just going to be like, yeah, you two tear each other apart.
It's a win.
Broken in different ways. One's physically broken, one is just broken.
Yeah. Moving on to this next pick.
Game that does not need to be talked about.
No, it doesn't need to be talked about, but it's the New Orleans Saints, Carolina Panthers. This one was still a tough one for me.
Carr's back, though, right?
Once I saw Carr was back, I was going to pick the Panthers.
Because I was leaning a little bit Panthers, too, if what's-his-face, Rattler, or the other guy was in. But then I saw that Carr was back, so I don't think it's really a question anymore.
I agree, and that's why I'm going Saints on this one.
Yeah, I think the Saints are going to take care of business here. Because, I mean, Carr is clearly...
Yeah,
a huge impact player for that team. I don't think he's a great player, but he's clearly a major upgrade, and the Carolina Panthers are just, they don't have anybody on offense now.
No, and
they're going to get rid of more people on defense.
Their run defense is terrible. Yeah. I'm hoping Kamara just runs all over them.
It's just a bad recipe for Carolina, but who knows? Maybe they could find a way to squeak one out. But yeah, I'm going New Orleans.
Both going Saints here. Big E would love to hear that. We got the Washington Commanders and the New Jersey Giants. This one's easy for me. I'm going with the Manders on this one.
Yeah, Daniels is banged up. It doesn't matter. He showed that he can push through his pain and whatnot. He's still a good quarterback even when he is broken. And the Giants, they're just the Giants, man. Hopefully Malik Neighbors has a big game. That's all I'm rooting for in this game, and I'm rooting for Daniels to go off, and I'm rooting for Neighbors to go off.
And Scary Terry.
Yeah, and Scary Terry.
Terry.
And Scary Terry. So those three can go off for us, and yeah.
And then, so this next game here, we're getting to the important ones real quick.
Scary for me, honestly.
The Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, a little bit scary.
And the Buffalo Bills.
Seems like a textbook trap game.
It does seem like a trap game. We already beat them when they
kicked the hell out of them with Tua.
Yeah, with full capacity.
Tua. Yeah, they didn't have Mostert, I don't think.
Yeah, their run game was
whatever.
Yeah,
they don't have Mostert. It's the same player as fucking Achan.
But yeah, now they're coming into Buffalo. Like you said, probably a trap game. But
we're at home.
Yeah, we're at home and we're cooking. I mean, trap game, whatever.
I think the key is to score quick.
Yeah,
I think if we can get the lead quick, I think they'll cave.
Yeah,
they'll be like, "Fuck Buffalo, they're our dads. They're killing us again." But I can see a path to Miami taking care of business. Their defense is banged up. I think I saw that Javon Holland's hurt now. If he's out, that's
another key player out.
That's really good for us.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they'll probably trade him. If they lose here, because what are they gonna do?
So this game.
They don't have money to pay him.
Deadline.
They don't have any money because they've had a lot of money up on that Tua and Waddle and what's his face.
And Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tyreek, good player.
But yeah, I'm riding with the Bills here. I think no doubt.
Yeah, it's looking like Cater Kohu's hurt, questionable, neck, didn't practice. Javon Holland, hand and knee, questionable, didn't practice Wednesday. Emmanuel Agba, questionable. Benito Jones, questionable. Teron Armstead, questionable. Zach Sealer, questionable. Orbital won't require surgery, but his status for the Bills won't be known until later in the week. Storm Duck, questionable. That's a cool name. Storm Duck. Yeah, they got a lot of people down. And I think we're going to take care of business. We're looking back like a good team.
And you said Von's back, too.
Von's back. Tua's going to be seeing ghosts. has the potential to be a scary game, but I think we'll take care of business. We're home. It's going to be bumping in that stadium.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be crazy. Bills fans are going to be loud, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun Sunday. The Bills are going to take care of business at home.
Hell yeah. Go Bills.
This game is tough, huh?
This one's a tough one for me. So it's Los Angeles Chargers and the Cleveland Browns. I am going to ride with the hot hand of J-Mo, and the Browns here. I think he gives them the element they're missing, even though they don't really have many weapons.
I'm leaning with you too. They got Njoku. Tillman looks all right. But I think Denzel Ward's a good corner, and I think he'll be able to take care of Ladd McConkey on the other side. And other than Ladd McConkey, I think Johnston might be back. I don't know, but other than that, they don't really have anybody. That run game's bad.
Who did the Chargers go against last week? Because, I can just look at this real quick. They should have won. Yeah, they won against the Saints. But even against the Saints,
it was still bad.
They were allowing a ton of pressure. The only one that didn't allow pressure was rookie Joe Alt. And I think Myles Garrett, man, he's going to get back there.
It's going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
It's going to be scary. And they still got Zadarius Smith, too, right? Is that the guy on the other side?
On the Chargers side?
On the Browns side. Is that the other rusher? I think he's good.
Yeah, it might be. He's definitely good.
I think they got some good players.
He used to be with the Colts.
And I think Jameis, if he doesn't turn the ball over a million times, I think he'll be able to take care of business over there.
Yeah.
Zadarius was on the Packers, I think.
I'm thinking of different. Yeah, it's Zadarius Smith.
He's pretty good, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't feel confident in this pick at all, but I think I'm going to ride with the Brownies too.
Yeah.
Just on Jameis Winston vibes, man.
Oh, yeah. This next game,
oh my goodness,
this is a true dumpster fire. I don't think we have to say much about it. It's New England Patriots, Tennessee Titans.
Is Drake May back?
Crap. Has he been injured?
He got a concussion.
Oh, let's see.
If Drake May's back, I might roll with the Patriots. If he's not, I think I might go with the Titans. But the Patriots.
Is it backup Brissett?
Yeah, I think Brissett still.
He was limited on Wednesday.
In protocol, so he's still in protocol. I think they'll sit him out this week. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm still rolling with the Pats on this one. I
think their defense is better.
Pats defense?
I think the Pats defense is better, and I think it'll be an ugly, ugly game, and I don't know who will win, but it looks like the Pats, even though they're on a 6-game losing streak, they're not really getting blown out too bad.
Well, it's not a losing streak.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, they just won last week.
Not a losing streak anymore.
Yeah, they just beat the Jets, so they're feeling good.
Yeah,
they're feeling good, and they're going to take care of the
Titans.
The Titans.
Yeah.
Fuck the Titans. Piece of garbage team. Just kidding, I don't really care about the Titans.
This next game, Indianapolis Colts, Minnesota Vikings. The big news here is Flacco starting, like we said.
Yeah, that changes things.
Anthony Richardson.
That sucks that we play him next week.
Yeah,
I wish they would have kept with Richardson for that week. But I don't have any concerns with Joe Flacco. He's going to throw interceptions against us.
Did you see that he called to go sit out?
Yeah, I saw that. I watched it, and I thought he was hurt. And then I heard people talking about it after, and they're like, yeah, he was not hurt. He just needed a break.
Like, all right,
and
bro.
I was like, okay.
Big union guy. My 2 hours are up. I got to go take
He needed his 15-minute
break.
He's entitled to 2 15-minute breaks.
Yeah, per NFL game.
To give him his break.
This game, though, I think has the potential to be closer than people expect.
Oh, yeah, especially with Flacco in there.
With Flacco in there.
And you got Flacco, and that makes that offense completely different. Taylor will be a lot more of a threat. Yeah. Pittman will be a threat. Downs will be a threat. Alec Pierce will be a threat. Like, you got to worry about everything now, because with Richardson, if you just shut down the run and the deep pass, you're good. Like, literally just bring people into the box and then have your safeties play back.
Yeah.
With Richardson, they don't get any deep balls. He can't throw anything short. He doesn't have any accuracy. I think he's like the second worst quarterback since 2000 or something like that.
All the short passes.
Yeah, and all passes and accuracy. He's got a 44% completion rate.
That's god-awful.
It's worse than Tebow. My guy Tebow, who was actually serviceable for that Broncos team that 1 year.
And in the playoffs.
Yeah, in the playoffs, too. Against your team, right? Was it against the Steelers? Who was it against?
They beat the Steelers, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was funny. I was rooting hard for Tebow.
Nixon was a huge Steelers fan. This one, though, I almost picked the upset with the Colts, but I'm going to just roll with who should win. I wouldn't say should, but...
I got more faith in Kevin O'Connell than...
Yeah. Then
Steichen.
Yeah,
I
Shane
think and that's
Steichen.
why I'm going to roll with the Vikings here. But I could see this team being jolted because they're right in the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
The Colts are. And
Yeah.
Flacco is clearly the better quarterback right now, and he's got nothing to lose, so he's just going to humchuck the
yeah.
ball. That's a dangerous team. I think the Vikings will get it done though.
Yeah, I'm going to pick the Vikings. I could see this being the game that I should have picked as the upset compared to the game
Me too.
I'm going to pick as the upset.
That's a scary game too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game's tough too.
This next game, Dallas Cowboys, Atlanta Falcons. I don't know how to make heads or tails of this. I don't know what Falcons we're going to get. We know the Cowboys will be shitty, but they're always like in the
dangerous.
game.
Yeah, they're still a dangerous team.
I mean, they were in the game with
Dak's
the 49ers.
a good quarterback, and CeeDee Lamb's a great wide receiver.
But like we said,
Micah Parsons will probably be back, I think.
Oh, I forgot. He's been a little banged up, too.
Yeah,
He's been out. But like you said earlier, outside of those weapons and no run game, it's like, what do we got here? But
it's a scary. Yeah, you got Trayvon Diggs trying to fight that.
the reporter?
You got to get 7 out of there, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Trayvon. Your team's a dumpster fire.
Yeah. I'm going to ride with the team who just came off the win.
Kirko?
I'm going with Kirko.
Yeah, me too.
We got the red tie on.
At least that team has shown they have weapons and they can win.
Yeah, yeah.
The Cowboys haven't shown me anything all year.
No.
I don't have any faith in them. I just think they're a team that's fallen apart, and I think the Falcons will win, but it's a scary game. I could see the Cowboys getting...
It should be a fun game.
It should be fun.
Is that still in our 1 o'clock slate?
I'd imagine,
but
I'm not 100% sure.
Either way, Bills game will be on, so...
Yeah, I'll have it on my phone, probably on Red Zone, but obviously. Hopefully I'll be relaxed and just having a good time.
Yeah.
I hope.
This next game, Las Vegas Raiders, Cincinnati Bengals, it's mostly easy for me, I guess. But I don't know if I can trust the Bengals, but I'm riding with the Bengals. I got to.
I would say, the Bengals are home, so I'm going to lean towards them. But every time they're home, they find a way to lose.
Yeah. And like you said, their defense, too.
Their defense is god-awful. Pratt puts up numbers.
Hey.
So keep doing your thing. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Cincinnati gets the job done here.
I agree.
If they don't, man, they're done. They're done.
Yeah, because Joe Burrow was like, "Well, we just need 10 wins to get to the playoffs."
Yeah,
but if you get 10 losses,
they got 5 losses now. Is it?
Yeah, I think they're 2-5 or something like that. Yeah, they're in trouble, and I love it because I hate the Bengals.
They still have a good path if they can stack some wins, but man, they got the Bengals. I mean, they got Ravens next week.
Baltimore next. Chargers is a tough one after that. Yeah. Then they go on bye. Then Pittsburgh. Then Dallas. Then Tennessee.
Yeah, we'll see.
Then Cleveland.
They gotta figure some
Denver,
stuff out.
Then Pittsburgh. Yeah.
But I hope they don't make the playoffs.
I agree.
So I'm going to pick the Bengals, but I'm rooting for the Raiders.
I agree. I'm fully on board with that.
In this game,
we got the Denver Broncos.
This game.
The Baltimore Ravens.
This could be something.
I was looking at Denver's defensive stats.
They are a legit defensive team. Like, I know the Titans had the stats that made them look good, but this team, I do believe in their defense. Yeah. Patrick Surtain's a dog. Zach Allen and what's-his-face over there on the defensive side, that line, they're going crazy over there. He's a good player. He's from Ohio State, I think.
Jonathan Cooper?
Yeah, I believe that's who it is. He's a good player. And then it's Zach Allen, right? That big white boy.
Yeah, because I always see them on our waiver wire.
Yeah, he does some good
Cooper
stuff, man.
Allen.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
They got a good defense. So I think they'll stay in the game. And Bo Nix has looked like a decent quarterback.
He's been
now.
turning it on.
Yeah, he's running.
Yeah.
He looks good running. He's on pace for like 500 yards. He's a good streaming option for people with quarterback issues. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about this game a little more than I think I should, but Baltimore, they always give you a reason, man, because they look like when they're on, they're the best team in the league, but like if they're not, they're really vulnerable and they find ways to lose. Yeah, they find ways to lose.
There's so many, and I was looking if you look at all their games through the season, even the ones they win, there's still a good amount of points on the board against them for most of the games. But this one, a little bit of foreshadowing earlier. Cody Galton's going to love this.
Is this your upset?
No, this is going to be my upset. It was between this and the Colts-Vikings game. This is going to be my upset. I'm going with the Denver Broncos. Cody Galton, you better be right.
Yeah, you did foreshadow it. Yeah, I was thinking it, but now that you chose it, I won't. I'll go with the Baltimore Ravens.
I think that's the smart pick.
We can't be following each other everywhere, but I really did think about pulling the upset here. That Denver defense, I think they can keep them in the game, but I think Derrick Henry is going to be running ticked off, and adding Deontay Johnson's a problem.
Yeah.
I think Baltimore is definitely the better team, and I think they'll find a way to get it done. But man, their defense ain't too hot. It's really not. So Denver could find themselves a good game here.
I really had to simmer myself down this week with upsets too, because when I first went through and picked, I was like,
once you get all them upsets from last week, you're like,
yeah. I was like, oh, I'm gonna pick Carolina. I'm gonna pick the Colts. I'm gonna pick this.
Yeah. Then you're like, man,
I'll just do one. I'll just do Denver and Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah.
This next game,
a tough game.
Another tough fucking game. The Chicago Bears, Arizona Cardinals. I went back and forth on this, and I still don't know.
I don't have a pick yet.
Where to go. I have a pick. It's locked in. I'm going with the Chicago Bears. I don't know, though. I mean, you look at them on paper, and it could go either way. It depends what team shows up.
I think I'm going to go opposite from you here. Not confidently. Once again, just to add some parity.
Yeah. Right with that Glendale.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the Cardinals. Caleb Williams had a pretty bad game last week, but he's been showing signs of being that player that everybody thought he was coming into the draft. But Kyler Murray's looking like he's getting that connection with Marvin Harrison finally.
Yeah, where's that been? Is it week 2 we've been waiting.
Yeah, he's finally giving him that ball, and he's looking good. I think that's difference maker with McBride as well. James Conner is a top back in the league too. I think they're gonna find ways to get the job done. Don't feel too confident about it, but I think the Cardinals, they're right in that race, and they're feeling good. And who knows, the Bears might be a little pissed off and hanging a little bit from that.
Yeah, Hail Mary.
Yeah, culture shock there. No, not culture shock, but some sort of.
I was looking at Marvin Harrison's stats, and I kind of wish I traded with Kyle, like when Marvin Harrison was low.
Down.
Yeah. I think I may have been able to fleece that, but
maybe
not anymore.
I put too much into him in my work league to ever trade him. I feel like it was like my second pick.
Yeah, I think that was Kyle's.
Might have been my third pick.
It might have been Kyle's second or third pick.
It might have been he might have fallen to the third pick, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Kyle went Bijan.
I should have stuck with my neighbors, man. I went with him in so many leagues. He's a beautiful, beautiful beast.
Hey, he'll be back, though.
Oh, he's going off. Yeah, he's doing good again. Moving on to another tough game.
Divisional matchup. Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks.
Back at home for Seattle, which didn't make a difference last week.
No, it did not. And Rams, when they're healthy, they are dangerous.
Man. They're a good team.
And they're healthy, and the Seahawks just got shellacked by the Bills at home, and I'm going to ride with the Rams here. Pete Carroll's out of there, too, so whatever. I forgot what the Pete Carroll, Sean McVay thing was.
Yeah, but, and you saw that our rushing game was murdering them, so Kyron Williams.
Oh, he's going to have a day.
He's going to have a day, too.
Yeah.
I think the blueprint out on that team is, I think it's out. I think you can
just bully them.
Yeah, just bully them.
Yeah,
I think go right at them, take care of business there. I think they have too many weapons now that everybody's healthy. I like the Rams here, and then they're right back in that.
Yeah,
they'll be tied for first if Cardinals lose.
Because the 49ers are 4-4 right now.
Yeah, and they have the bye week, so the Rams will be right back to 4-4 too.
Yeah, let's see right here, NFC.
And did they beat the Niners too?
So okay, Rams are 3-4. Yep, they did. Yeah, that was that Juwan Jennings game.
Yeah, I think. But
they did. So yeah, it's Cardinals are at the top of the division right now, 4-4. 49ers 4-4. Seahawks 4-4. Rams 3-4.
Yeah,
because of the bye week. Yeah.
Yeah,
so they can be right back in it.
It's fun stuff over there, man. That's a fun little division right now.
Oh yeah. We got a couple of those.
I'm going to go with the Rams, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Rams here.
Now we got another divisional round matchup.
This one's tough, man.
This one's tough. Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers in Lambeau. I'm going to roll with Detroit, the hot hand. I know it was just Tennessee they went against.
Yeah, but the Packers played the Jags and struggled.
It struggled, yeah. And they had Love for part of the game.
Yeah, and they were still struggling.
And their receivers are healthy for the most part. I think Watson might be out.
Yeah, and now you're looking at either Malik Willis or a banged-up Jordan Love.
Yeah.
I don't love the recipe, but, the Lions have been so hot lately, they might be due for, a bad week, but I'm not picking it this week.
No, neither am I.
Yeah, I think they're gonna take care of business. I think they're gonna go into Lambeau Field and get the job done. But who knows, man? It's gonna be. I think it'll be a good game regardless.
Yeah, it'll be a good game.
I'm excited. I can definitely see the Packers getting the win, but I'm just gonna go with the Lions. Look good, man.
Yeah.
That's a scary team.
They're the world beaters now, and every time we say world beater,
Yeah.
that team goes down.
Yeah,
like
that's what happened with the Ravens. So,
but I don't think it'll happen.
I hope they stay hot for a little bit. And then once we come around, they cool off a little bit because we play them later in the year, so they can stay hot for a little bit because everybody's due a little lull.
Yeah,
so they can stay hot for a couple more weeks.
I'm thinking the Lions, the Colts, and the Chiefs are all going to and the 49ers get some cool down when we play.
I don't think the 49ers they're going to have
cooking.
C-Mac. They're going to be ready to go. Let's go.
We'll talk about that when we get to that week.
Yeah, but we'll see.
Yeah.
He could be out by then. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that must be 4 o'clock slate.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
That's probably the main. I think that's the one that Tom Brady's calling, and that's the 4:25. Like, hey everybody, or maybe it's the 4:05. Hey everybody, like this is it, the game.
Yeah. There's some good games in this 4 o'clock slate. I'm excited for that.
This one's not as much as a good game.
No, but I like it for the picks.
It's a Sunday night game here?
Sunday night. Jacksonville Jaguars,
yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
What a Sunday game.
Yeah, what a game.
Who would have thought Jacksonville would have... I didn't think they were going to be this bad.
Yeah, I remember at the beginning of the season, I had them at 9-8.
I had them, I think, maybe even winning the division. Yeah, I think I might have had them winning the division, too, so shows what I know.
It shows what I know, too.
At least you were 9-8. I think I had them at 11 or 12 wins.
Well, let's not talk about
tough.
that I picked the Browns
because I saw that guy's stash. I saw that guy's stash.
Not mustache guy.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia. This one's
I don't think there's much to talk about. Saquon, Jalen Hurts, touchdown merchant, A.J. Brown. He's just, man, the Titans. What the fuck were they thinking? Why didn't we jump all over that?
I know. Could you imagine?
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, but look at us now.
Yeah.
Look at the corpse we got. You know?
Yeah, I'm happy where we're at.
Yeah.
But my goodness. In this game,
final game.
I don't even know what to think about.
Yeah, I don't know. It's too vague.
I have made my mind up, though.
I know who I'm picking.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick against the Chiefs until probably the Bills game. What reason do I have to not pick them? They look ugly on offense, but that defense is just lights out.
And Tampa Bay's so banged up.
But Baker Mayfield will still do his thing.
Yeah. I think it should be another exciting game, maybe an ugly game, but yeah, I agree with you. I'm picking the Chiefs here on Monday night.
Yeah, it's going to be an ugly game, but maybe not ugly. I think it'll be an interesting game. I think there'll be a whole bunch of turnovers, some stupid stuff. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't...
8-0 Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this week.
And then,
I don't know.
Do we want to do a quick recap of what went down in UFC 308?
No.
No? All right. We're not talking about that. We don't have to talk about that at all. UFC fans around the world are crying.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Tough, man. Tough sledding.
Mikey was glued to his screen the whole bar crawl.
Me too.
Just to be let down over and over again.
That was tough, man.
And I'd never want my jaw to be looking like that after a submission.
It was just his teeth, I guess, man.
Yeah.
It just carried right in.
Ugh.
Because it was quick. I was like, he must have gotten hurt because he's not choking out from a choke like that,
Yeah.
man. But yeah, do you see the picture?
I did,
Oh, my
yeah.
goodness. They were just like
It's disturbing.
folded in. My Lord. I can see why he tapped. Oh, and then Max, man. Ilya's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what they do with him. I don't know, like, do you want to throw him up there against Islam? Or do you want to give him that Diego Lopez again? Or are you just going to throw Volk out there to get him murked again?
Yeah, I don't know what you do. What did Ilya call anyone out, or he just say?
Volk came into the octagon, I believe. I turned it off real quick.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, man. It's that BMF curse, man. So Ilya's due to get slept now. Every time somebody wins that BMF title, they get knocked out.
And then
Or
Masvidal.
You got freaking Gaethje. You got Max Holloway now.
Oh, man. And Holloway'd never been knocked out, right?
No, he got hit hard.
Yeah.
He got wobbled, and then it was just like, oh, man, he's swinging.
Ilya's a scary dude.
Yeah, he's a little muscle mouse, man. He's a good fighter. Great fighter. Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward. Ankalaev is going to probably be the next fight for Poatan, so we'll see. Should be an exciting fight there.
And then November 16th.
Yeah, John Jones.
Finally get that Jones-Stipe match out of the way.
John Jones and Bo Nickel there, so that's going to be a really not fun week for me.
Yeah.
It's going to be two fights that I'm going to be stressed out, man. yeah, it'll be a stressful
Stressful and exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. It'll be the retirement fight for John. Hopefully he takes care of business. I love Stipe, but I just want to see John go out and retire. It'll be a tough fight 'cause Stipe is good on the feet and he's a good wrestler. So, I don't know. It'll be fun.
It'll be fun, yeah. But
I don't know. I guess that's about all we got.
that's all.
I'm on a 6-game winning streak in fantasy.
I'm not, but props to him.
Yeah, it makes me happy. Other than that, go Bills.
Yeah,
Happy Halloween.
Oh, I'm never wearing that mask again.